Okay, so I'm tired, but I had to get this video out because I have the website and the sign up form and the automated emails ready to go. I'm sure that there's probably something not right, uh, just because the fashion that I had to do it in. And, there's always something. Uh, in this instance, I got uh, I got my Ron's Choice website set up because there's a process of where I put the videos, how everything's linked. I want it to be somewhat smooth so everyone understands that my choice for health is a part of Ron's Choice, and they kind of work together but separately. And I have the website, the fan page, and the accountability group. So now I can, I'll put this video up on the website. So whoever wants to go first, I'll have to. My goal was to just get it up there, get it going. Kind of like with your health journey, right? You just got to get going. It doesn't have to be perfect. The diet, the menu doesn't have to be perfect. The workout program doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't. You have to wait for a certain day. You just have to get it going, and you fix it as you go. So that's where I'm at. Uh, the foundation is up there, and there's a link to the tracking plan. There's a video on an instructions on how to do it, how to use it. So if anybody, whoever goes through that first and wants to share their input would be great. And let's see, what else? This is, I don't know exactly. I'd have to look and see when I made the post, but it's been about a week since I've gone meat free. And it's kind of interesting because I don't like labels. I know they're necessary sometimes, just like the yin yang. There's, sometimes there's a place for it and sometimes not. Uh, I'm not much of a drinker, but I do drink, and it all depends on what perspective you're coming from, who you talk to that knows me. If you ask one person if I drink, they'll say yes, and if you ask another person, they'll say no. Uh, Same thing with religion. I don't. I used to say I went from being religious, from Southern Baptist, to uh, not being religious, and depending on who you ask, some people thought I was atheist or agnostic or whatever. Then I went to spiritual, but then I was like, I just really didn't identify with any of the groups. I'm just me. I'm just out seeking truth for me. I find out what works for me. That's why I am. I am me, and I don't like to put a label on it. And so it depends on. Am I spiritual? Yes. I'm Buddhist, Christian. I follow the teachings of the Bible to some degree. But anyway, that's a whole other subject. Uh, when I started this journey to cut out meat, my goal was, it is at this point to pretty much cut out all animal products, which I guess is what you call vegan. I'm not going to go overboard. Like, for example, I will eat mayonnaise and I know it has eggs in it. I did have some macaroni and cheese the other day. But now, like butter, I wanted to use some butter today, but I decided to try something else. Definitely, for the most part, staying away from meat because that's not like hidden in some of the ingredients and some stuff, and it's not like small amounts of dairy. So I don't drink milk. I haven't drank milk for quite some time. I've been drinking almond milk. I typically don't eat ice cream. I usually go for yogurt, which I guess that has, yeah, that's, I mean, yogurt's dairy, right? Uh, but like I said, I'm not. So you can't call me vegan. I guess at this point you could call me vegetarian. Since I'm not eating meat, I don't know. I don't know what the what the rules are, the definitions. And again, I find myself in the same boat. I don't want to call it anything. It's just my diet. Diet people, a lot of times people look at diet as losing weight. Diet is just the what you consume, what you eat. So I'm just I will probably get to a point where when I do eat meat that I'm going to be a little bit more cautious of where it comes from, because that's my biggest concern is the hormones and all the crap that goes in and everything. I know our food these days in general is not as good, so I'm just trying to keep an eye on all that stuff. Trying to keep it in the middle of the ground. Not too far one side, not too far the other side. But I wanted to give it, around 30 days, 28 days, a lunar cycle, to see what effects it has on my body and everything else. So I will keep you updated on that.